Guatuaba, Oweo, Igaya Fatubogu, Oweo, Igaya Guatuaba, Oweo, Igaya Fatubogu, Oweo, Igaya Guatuaba, Oweo, Igaya Fatubogu, Oweo, Igaya Guatuaba, Oweo. No manyara tiara, ama wi mere na nyara oba we no gedo okiwa okikolela iye ya ti kwetu oba ya ba tumogu ama no manyara tiara, ama wi mere na nyara oba we no gedo okiwa okikolela iye ya ti kwetu oba ya ba tumogu ama women no jado me opera no kwa le wo leyi ya ti kweto ba o ya fa tumoku o awana dadado oye be jado.
Just like all of you, the men will spread their hands like that, while the women will put their hands together like this and say, Ogia me so. 1, 2, let me hear it.
Ogia me so.
Great Benin Descendants, not so?
Yes, sir.
Well, welcome to the palace of His Majesty, the Olu of Warri.
Yes, sir.
Permit me, please, to draw your attention to this little grand rules. Your phones must all be on silence or just put it off the time. Thank you very much. 2 minutes is done.
My name is Imashwen Amoge Izodowa. I'm the Coordinator General of Association of Great Benin Descendants. Ogia Meswo.
Thank you.
Ogia Meswo. My name is Eimio Osareme. I'm the Secretary General of the Association of Great Benin Descendants.
Ogia Meswo. My name is Ewaka Deborah. I'm a member of Great Benin.
Yes.
Ogia Meswo. I'm Princess Erica, a member of
Ogia Meswo. My name is Imowahe of Yasi, a member of this association.
Ogia Meswo. My name is Oyebo Esosa, member of Great Benin Descendants.
Ogia Meswo. My name is Osagi Onoman Collins. I'm a member of Great Benin Descendants.
Ogia Meswo. My name is Esosa Ekara, member of Benin Great Benin Descendants.
Ogia Meswo. My name is Mary Eweka, a member of Great Benin Descendants.
Ogia Meswo. My name is Rita Ilengo from Nigerian Tribune newspaper, the company of the Great Benin.
Easy,
Ogia, you are welcome.
We have Chief Gabriel Awala, the Wangwe of Warri Kingdom.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Chief Emmanuel Toussaint, the Union of Warri. Okay?
Ogia, I'm Dr. Charles Ikobi, a rule of Warri.
Ogia, my name is Chief Engineer Tony Onuwaje. I'm the Abolo of Warri.
Ogia, I am Chief Fred Ogbe, the industry of Warri.
Ogia, I'm Chief Arthur Aitin, just a member of Warri.
Ogia, I'm Chief Sir. Once you meet the Abulisha Warri.
I'm Chief Malemi Clement. I'm the Defi of Warri Kingdom.
Ogia,
I'm Chief Akoma Adodu, the main, the Omobo of Warri Kingdom.
Chief Michael Odeli is my name. I am the Olu of Warri Kingdom. I welcome you to the palace this afternoon. Now, we will let the leader of the delegation address his notice.
His Royal Majesty, Ogiame, Ikenwoli, the Olu of Warri Kingdom, eminent and distinguished chiefs of Warri Kingdom, the people of Warri, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emerson Amoge Zodowa, the Coordinator General of Association of Great Benin Descendants. On behalf of my executives and the Board of Trustees of our association, I want to sincerely thank His Majesty for cascades of reasons. First of which is to thank His Majesty for giving us this rare privilege to grace His royal presence. Some of us have actually dreamt of this rare and most fulfilling moment, orchestrated by God Almighty and our ancestors. Indeed, dreams do come true. Second reason is that we are grateful to His Majesty for sending a representative in person of Chief Johnsy, the Iyase of Warri Kingdom, to represent His Majesty in our program themed Agadagada, which held successfully on the 20th of July 2019. The reason for that success is largely due to the blessings of His Majesty, as well as the financial support we received that day. Ogiame, Shuo. Your Majesty, we bring greetings from the ancient Benin Kingdom. We sincerely appreciate your fatherly and kind disposition towards the Association of Great Benin Descendants. Also, we thank you for your exceptional leadership strides in the Kingdom of Warri, which serves as a model to our generation. We want to inform His Majesty that our association is the biggest socio-cultural organization uniting all the descendants of the ancient Benin Kingdom in terms of laudable projects executed. We as an historical group are, through our research, identified quite a lot of Great Benin descendants scattered all over the world for different historical reasons. We are transversed over 15 kingdoms within southern and southwestern part of Nigeria in a bid to find common grounds for all these ancestrally connected people to unite. Even recently, precisely February this year, our group traveled to Accra as we learned that our brothers, popularly known as the Ga tribe, is also part of this ancestral family. Your Majesty, our idea is to bring to the consciousness of our people of our filial connection without any imperialistic undertone or idealism or show of supremacy among any of these ancestrally connected people over one another. We have a strong ideological clarity of equality and oneness amongst these kingdoms today, unlike what it was in the pre-colonial days when it was rooted in Benin Kingdom. Your Majesty, we are here as your children to seek your royal blessings and support, having introduced this group to you as a socio-cultural forum of the descendants of all kingdoms that are ancestrally related to Great Benin Kingdom. Your kingdom is the closest and the most prosperous, as we were told by our fathers back home, that Prince Jinowa left with the blessings of Oba Olua before he sojourned into this part of the world. And as such, history tells us of the very importance of our royal father's blessings upon his children. Ogiame, Shuo.
Thank you very much.
Your Majesty, these are critical times in terms of the survival of our nationalities, Benin and Ishekiri. History easily reminds us of our striking similarities rather than dwell on our differences. A move of unity is why we are here. We believe that if we make practical efforts as youths in the course of this unity crusade, which we have been striving to preach for the past 2 years, and with all its potentials of positivity, we are more than certain that are lit through the inseparable bonds of our royal fathers, the Oba of Benin and the Olu of Warri, will have to follow in the same bearing. Our socio-economic and socio-political existence as two brothers' ethnic nationalities borders on our quick thinking towards coming together to chart a possible futuristic venture, as we believe with our divergent ambitions we are strong, but with a convergent ambition we are stronger. Your Majesty, this association is deeply rooted in an historical institution called Institute for Benin Studies, and the area of knowledge we garnered there formed the basis of the creation of this group. As such, the Institute is the bedrock of the historical future of Benin Kingdom. We strongly believe that the Institute, which some of us in GBD are also proud members, can work with the Ishekiri Historical Group to bring forth sound historical materials to further increase the richness of the shared ancestry currently being enjoyed by both kingdoms. Your Majesty, we wish to make two humble requests. Number one, our group will love to henceforth participate in all cultural activities in your kingdom so as to be culturally infused into the ways and practices of the Iwere people. And we will also ensure that the courtesy is extended to your people should they want to participate in the culture of the Benin people. We believe that if we constantly and consciously start exchanging our cultural affinities, we will start to unconsciously learn and appreciate the bond that have always existed between these adjoined kingdoms. We wish to humbly request for His Majesty to be the ground patron of this association, as it will mean a lot for us as a group, where His Majesty's profound wisdom will be very critical in guiding us through the muddy waters of distractions and propel us into achieving the mandate given to us by God and ancestors. This request is made absolutely in truth and possibilities of amassed greatness. Ogiame, so in conclusion, we believe that the traditional institutions of Benin and Warri can forge an enviable future for generations yet unborn if we dig deep into the history of our connectivity and not dwell on the colonialist ideas of separation that has divided us through the stench of politics. We are more than grateful to Your Majesty for granting us this rare opportunity to grace His royal presence. This to us is a dream come true. Ogiane, so Oba Atokbe,
Sir.
Of great Benin Descendants. We are representing the Executive Council of the Association as well as the Board of Trustees. We therefore present this gift to His Royal Majesty Ogiame Inkewoli.
His Majesty has invited me to receive it. Please tell me thank you.
Thank you.
Akubo, it's a pleasure to see you, and I'm really happy that I'm seeing you. I see your letters of invitation and all that, but most times I'm not able to travel, so that's why I send Chief sometimes to honor my invitations. But it's a great delight to me that you are here physically to see me. But I was looking forward to see the older men. Sincerely, when I saw you coming, I said, well, it's all right. And, I appreciate what you're doing. I tell you that. And you to really have the desire to project your culture, preserve your history. It's very, very good. So I want you to keep it up. Keep it up. And you can count on me anytime for support. God has given us a grand patron. He's our Oba. And nobody can be a grand patron of Benin Descendants out of him. I can be a patron. I'm not where Oba is, I'm the grand patron. I don't think that is right. He's sitting on our father's throne. So I honor him. I respect him so much. So we should give him that honor. So I can be a patron.
Thank you very much.
Our grand patron is the Monova. So he's our grand patron, but I can be a patron. Nothing bad about that. So you have a secretariat or what? You have a secretariat where you operate or you're just...
Yes, we have a secretariat. Oh, sorry.
Where is that?
Number 18, Exotic Street, back of the palace.
Okay.
That's where we have a secretariat.
Okay, no problem. So you do yearly, your activities yearly or?
Summit. It's always in the month of July.
Okay.
We choose July 22nd every year because after Oba Burame was deported to Calabar when he spent 17 years. Then his first son, Crown Prince Igo Basimi, who later became Oba Eweka II, was crowned 22nd of July 1914. So we feel as an historical group for which to always commemorate that day as the day we do our annual summit. So our annual summit is usually between that 22nd. We couldn't do it 22nd this year because 22nd was on Monday. So we had to drag it back to the 20th, which was on Saturday.
When you invited me to that, your first one or?
That was, this year's one was the second one.
Okay.
And the first one was last year.
I'm happy to really see you down there. I want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. And in fact, with Palace a lot. But it's the overall umbrella program. So, like I said, you try and visit in Martin. This is what I've said.
Okay.
As one of his descendants, I've advised that he should be the grand patron of all Edo descendants all over the world. I'm a patron. So I'll accept patronship, no problem.
Thank you.
Western region, even Benin State, he was the Oba of the chairman of the traditional council of the whole state, the permanent chairman. My father was the permanent vice chairman. So, but after they split the states, we are here now. They are still maintaining that. But here now, there's a lot of kingdoms, so-called kingdoms. But we still know who we are.
Yes.
Those who know us for what we are, we do what we do. So I thank you for coming, and you are going back to Benin today.
Yes, Majesty.
The road is not very good, so I won't keep for too long. But just wait a little bit, I have a little token for you to take back to you.
Thank you, His Majesty.
By God's grace, well, when the Inquisition came, I went on holiday. I may not be happy to come, but I can tell them that they invited me to an event. That's my alma mater. Because we want to launch it for Fashola. And we want to be the chief special guest of honor. So I'm hoping I'll come.
Okay. We'll be more than delighted to receive you. His Majesty.
So I don't travel much. Sometimes there are certain people cannot turn down. So Fashola is a good friend and a brother too. So I'm this alumnus of Univen too, like me. So it's a great honor to be there to honor the invitation. So that's what I was in the first place. So, but I hope to see you once in a while. Once you come, that's the director of the Palace Administration. So you can can look at him anytime and rest.
Thank you.
When it's convenient, I can take you home and rest. Anything I can do to support you, don't hesitate. And I feel delighted to do my best. Once more, thank you for coming and God bless you. You have princes among you.
Yes.
And then you can hear the other cast, the princesses and the princes among you.
Yes.
It's a good pleasure to really have them in the fellowship. So this is your home. Every time this is your home. You come here, feel that nobody can stop you from coming in here. And so I said this place as your home, away from home. When I go to the upper palace, I feel very, very much at home. And he too, he sees me as his brother. And if you go to the picture, he'll be here to see me. I'll be there to see him. I know he doesn't travel much. And the people king don't travel every day. When you go to Abuja, I see some queues. Waiting at the gate of ministers because they want contract. And we are beyond that. By the grace of God. So by God's grace, I will keep seeing you people and supporting you. So nothing you are welcome. Please sit down.
December. You can see what is before you. His Majesty has just mandated me to tell you that as his children, you cannot come here without tasting from the food at home. And of course, you will agree with me that the food of the Father is not always much because of the number of people that will be coming to it. So it's not always much. But the irony is that the blessing that is in the food is very big. He presents this to you so that when you get home, you will say you got to Paris and you ate from your father's table. Thank you very much.
If you like that.
Thank you. I'm very proud of you already. God bless you. Bless your family. Thank you.
Thank you for being part of always gentle. Thank you for receiving us. The observation, sir, when we made two requests, the first request was that for His Majesty to always allow his children to participate in the activities of the
school. Sorry. My brother will be on the 28th of this month. That will probably share his ancestral home. When we left Benin, that was where we finally ended. So that's where most of us are crowned. Warri is our administrative headquarters. That's our traditional home. We have another palace there. So we'll leave them 28 for that. From there, we did for 2 weeks. So doing all the rites, traditional ceremony, and the culmination of that is on the 13th of December here. That will be the day of Thanksgiving. 12. The 13th is Thanksgiving. I was crowned on the 12th. I'll live there on the 13th and come to Warri. The 12th is there I was crowned. That is the final day of the day scheduled. So we'll leave on the 13th and come to Warri. That's December now. And on the 15th, there will be Thanksgiving at the church here. The big house, all the part before it, that's the Church of God Mission. That church I attend. So that's the church you see there. So that's the final ceremony of the coronation anniversary. So you choose the time to because the Sheku is across the river. Then a boat and cross to the Sheku. It's very close though, about 10 minutes speedboats, 10 minutes from Warri. So during the crisis, the place was vandalized by the Jews. Burnt every place down. So it is through my family now that I started to rebuild the community. But the place has developed. I'm still reconstructing and all that. So my palace is there intact, and so you come and participate of our traditional rites. I'll come back to Warri. But something can arrange, so maybe through the day. Okay, so we do our where I know you do that in Benin too. Yes. We do our where first. Then we go and go to at least see goddess. That goes and do try to now we're not concerned what I should arrange that maybe arrange the book for you to see her. So and the other one we enter the national shrine and you may not be able to they're watching that just the singing and dancing already. So these are the boat come from the river, it comes to daybreak. You know, so these are things that can really interest you. There's something that can be arranged because we need to arrange where you can stay and all that. So before we do, maybe we can liaise with the director of Palace station so that we see where you can come. Even if it's not a large crowd, but a few of you can be accommodated. So that's the second request you made.
Yes.
Sorry that I forgot that.
No problem. We would love to a group photo with our father. Okay. Sorry.
I will let you also. I will also get it back. For our king and
We'll convey your message.
Interview. Sorry, man.
My name is Deborah.
Sorry, man.
We came to see the Olu of Warri. Just as we came in as Great Benin Descendants, an association in Benin, came to meet him to thank him for sending delegates to attend our second anniversary. And now we came to meet him to ask him to be our patron, of which he accepted, and to give us the opportunity to always participate in anything that concerns the Olu's Palace in Delta State, of which he has given us the opportunity, and he even welcomed us with an open hand. So we are glad, and it's a dream come true for me. I've never been into the palace before, and we were given a warm welcome. So I'm so happy. I'm fulfilled. I think my year is made. Thank you.
My name is Emerson Amogwe Izodua, Coordinator General Association of Great Benin Descendants. Today we came to see our father, Ogiame Kenwoli, the Olu of Warri Kingdom. It is a relationship between father and his children. Everybody knows the story of how Prince Jinua was the crown prince of Benin Kingdom, was the first son of Obaolua, came to establish Warri Kingdom. That's exactly what His Majesty said when he told us that the grand patron of Association of Great Benin Descendants definitely is the Oba of Benin, while he is the patron. So we are very, very happy, we're excited that our father truly treated us as his children. So we're excited, and he has also he accepted to be the patron of our association, which is a very big plus for the growth of our association, as well as he has also accepted for GBD to always participate in all the cultural activities of Warri Kingdom. We are also very, very appreciative about that. GBD is all about uniting all Great Benin Descendants, and that's why we are here to let His Majesty know that he's a proud Great Benin son and is a great Benin king, and we are quite very incredible how he received us, and we are appreciative in how he also showed that respect and solidarity to the Oba of Benin by Warri II. So we are thankful for Giame Suo Oba Ratok Seth.